wipe you off a little here. Yeah, I can't see anything, Danny D. That's because the window's all foggy, Chad. Give me a minute and I'll take care of that. Alright now. Brr, it's cold in here too. Okay. Whew. Of course, gonna have damn streaks on the window and windshield wiper marks, but there's not much I can do about that. Window's gonna be all foggy for a while, I think. Oh, that sucks. I forgot to do something. Hey, you wanna watch me? I forgot to put that dumpster away. I knew I forgot something. Oh well. Guess you get to watch me, huh? Oh, y'all. Yes, we do, Dandy. You can't see much because it's foggy here. Well, wasn't that fun and interesting and fascinating and all kinds of good stuff? I can't see anything, Danny D. It's too foggy. Good. I have to roll my windows down and freeze until these windows unfog. Well, it's Christmas Eve morning, and yesterday's Mad Music show was able to pass the rigorous censors of YouTube and their policies and all that. So I'm hoping that today will be the same. Brr, it's cold. I'm freezing and I can't see. I'm hoping that since it's Christmas Eve morning, a lot of people are gonna take the day off. Leave me alone. Like this guy here coming up on my right. Hurry up, get your ass to the freeway. Who cares? And as soon as I wipe it, it fogs right back up. Screw it, I'm gonna just leave it on. I might get a good cloud time-lapse video this morning. That's not till I get home. Right now I'm freezing. I wish I was home. Okay, we'll know pretty soon how much of a difference it being Christmas Eve morning is going to make on our drive. Tomorrow's probably going to be like a Sunday. Maybe even better than a Sunday. You know it's cold when you're driving and you can see your breath. I want to turn on the heater, but I'm afraid it'll fog up the inside of the windows, so I'm just waiting until they're defrosted. Back window's totally foggy. You can't see anything out of it. Up to, asshole? What the fuck? D442CO? What the hell's your problem? We got a road rage incident going on up here or something? These guys yelling at each other? idiots that don't know where they're going. Where are we going? Follow me. Oh, okay. I'll just stop right here in the middle of the freeway and have a conversation. Jeez. My front window's defrosted. Now I just need to wait for the back window to defrost. That guy was an idiot. I think they were trying to communicate car to car going 50 miles an hour on an on-ramp. Idiots. It didn't look like it was a road rage thing because the other one ended up like taking the lead, the other one, the car next to him followed along. I don't know what that was. Alright, I need to turn the heat on. My fingers are frozen. In spite of that little incident back there, the freeway does seem to be a lot lighter than a normal Tuesday. I'm thinking tomorrow I'm going to try a different route. Just to see the mileage difference. Somebody told me that I'm going the long way around. That I should go a different way, but I don't know. I don't like driving freeways I'm not really familiar with. Then I wasn't familiar with driving these freeways when I started, was I? Ha ha ha. If you can cut off 10 miles off of my commute, I'll entertain a different route. It's only going to cut off like 2 or 3. Why bother? I know it adds up, but in the long run, I like to drive freeways that I'm familiar with, lanes that I know every bump and bounce, 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 bounce. Oh yeah, we're supposed to be listening to some Christmas stuff, huh? I better hurry up. Oh, y'all. Alright. Mad Music Christmas Show Part 2 on Christmas week, Day 2. Take it away, Captain Wayne.
And welcome everyone to episode 9 of the Mad Music Hour, a 3-part podcast of mad music and silly stuff brought to you each week on the madmusicarchive.com. I be your host, Captain Wayne.
I'm a pirate, the bloodthirstiest, shoot-'em-firstiest, doggone worstiest buccaneer has ever sailed the Spanish Main.
And this week, Christmas Part 2. We're going to start things off with Frank Kelly and Christmas Countdown.
Day 1. Dear Nola, thank you very much for your lovely present of a partridge in a pear tree. We're getting the hang of feeding the partridge now, although it was difficult at first to win its confidence. It bit the mother rather badly in the hand, but they're good friends now, and we're keeping the pear tree indoors in a bucket. Thank you again. Yours affectionately, Gubnet O'Lunacy. Day 2. Dear Nola, I cannot tell you how surprised we were to hear from you so soon again, and to receive your lovely present of 2 turtle doves. You really are too kind. At first, the partridge was very jealous and suspicious of the doves, and they had a terrible row on the night the doves arrived. We had to send for the vet. But the birds are okay again, and the stitches is due to come out in a week or 2. The vet's bill was £8, but the mother is over her annoyance now, and the doves and the partridge are watching the telly from the pear tree as I write. Yours ever, Gubnet. Day 3. Dear Nola, we must be foremost in your thoughts. I had only posted my letter when the 3 French hens arrived. There was another sort out between the hens and the doves, who sided with the partridge, and the vet had to be sent for again. The mother was raging because the bill was £16 this time, but she has almost cooled down. However, the fact that the birds' droppings keep falling down on her hair while she's watching the telly doesn't help matters. Thanking you for your kindness, I remain your Gubnet. Day 4. Dear Nola, you mustn't have received my last letter when you were sending us the 4 calling birds. There was pandemonium in the pear tree again last night, and the vet's bill was £32. The mother is on sedation as I write. I know you meant no harm, and remain your close friend, Gubnet. Day 5. Nola, your generosity knows no bounds. 5 gold rings. When the parcel arrived, I was scared stiff that it might be more birds, because the smell in the living room is atrocious. However, I don't want to seem ungrateful for the beautiful rings. Your affectionate friend, Gubnet. Day 6. Nola, what are you trying to do to us? It isn't that we don't appreciate your generosity, but the 6 geese have not alone nearly murdered the calling birds, but they laid their eggs on top of the vet's head from the pear tree, and his bill was £68 in cash. My mother is munching 60 grains of Valium a day and talking to herself in a most alarming way. You must keep your feelings for me in check, Gubnet. Day 7. Nola, we are not amused by your little joke. 7 swans a-swimming is a most romantic idea, but not in the bath of a private house. We cannot use the bathroom now because they have gone completely savage and rush the door every time we try to enter. If things go on this way, the mother and I will smell as bad as the living room carpet. Please lay off. It is not fair, Gubnet. Day 8. Nola, who the hell do you think gave you the right to send 8 hefty maids and milking here to eat us out of house and home? Their cattle is all over the front lawn and has trampled the hell out of the mother's rose beds. The swans invaded the living room in a sneak attack, and the ensuing battle between them and the calling birds, turtle, doves, French hens and partridge made the Battle of the Somme seem like Wanderley Wagon. The mother is on a bottle of whiskey a day as well as the 60 grains of Valium. I'm very annoyed with you, Gubnet. Day 9. Listen, you louser. There's enough pandemonium in this place night and day without 9 drummers drumming, while the 8 flaming maids and milking is beating me poor old alcoholic mother out of her own kitchen and gobbling everything in sight. I'm warning you, you're making an enemy of me, Gubnet. Day 10. Listen, manure face. I hope you will be haunted by the strains of the 10 pipers piping which has sent to torment us last night. They were aided in their evil work by those maniac drummers, and it wasn't a pleasant sight to look out the window and see 8 hefty maids and milking, going round with the ensuing punk rock uproar. My mother has just finished her 3rd bottle of whiskey on top of 124 grains of Valium. You'll get yours, Gubnet O'Lunacy. Day 11. You have scandalised my mother, you dirty Jezebel. It was bad enough to have 8 maids of milk and dancing to punk music on the front lawn, but they've now been joined by your friends, the 11 lords a-leaping, and the antics of the whole lot of them would leave the most decadent days of the Roman Empire looking like outlook. I'll get you yet, you owl bag. Day 12. Listen, slurry head, you have ruined our lives. The 12 maidens dancing turned up last night and beat the living daylights out of the 8 maids of milking because they found them carrying on with the 11 lords of leaping. Meanwhile, the swans got out of the living room where they've been hiding since the big battle and savaged hell out with the lords and all the maids. There were 8 ambulances here last night and the local civil defence as well. The mother is in a home for the bewildered and I'm sitting here up to me neck in birds' blood that's empty whiskey and valium bottles, birds' blood and feathers, where the flaming cows eats the leaves off the pear tree. I'm a broken man. Couldn't I join out to see?
Before I continue, look ahead of us and you'll see a mountain covered in snow. Remember all that rain from yesterday? Of course, up in the mountains, the rain was snow. It's all over the place. We're going to get to probably see some pretty snow-covered mountains as we make our way. Sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to point that out to you as we're looking right at them.
You know, my favorite time of the year is coming again.
Christmas time? But Brushwood, we hate Christmas.
That's right, Gevrand. We hate Christmas. But it's still the best time of the year for some of my favorite activities.
Like what? Teach me and we'll enjoy the holiday season together.
It's easy. Just listen to me. Pour out the eggnog, steal all the beer. We're stomping, stomping, stomping on your Christmas cheer. Dismantle the sleigh and free all the deer. We're stomping, stomping, stomping on your Christmas cheer.
Oh, I get it. And we can even spread the misery around. The elves are on strike. The reason is clear. They're stomping, stomping, stomping on your Christmas cheer. Santa won't play along. We made him disappear. We're stomping, stomping, stomping on your Christmas cheer.
We'll melt down the sleigh bells, pull out the Yule log. We'll sing, deck the hall.
Deck the hall?
But we'll sing out of key and mess up the words and hang mistletoe over our Christmas balls.
Burn all the chestnuts.
Punch Jack Frost's ear. We're stomping, stomping, stomping on your Christmas cheer. Stomping on the presents, stomping on the tree.
Cut the toes off the stockings, set those stocking stuffers free.
Stomping on your joy and happiness, no need a reason.
Stomping on your hopes and dreams. 'Tis the season to be jolly, so everyone's near. We're stomping, stomping, stomping on your Christmas cheer.
No joy left, it's worse than you fear. We're stomping, stomping, stomping on your Christmas cheer. When I was 8 years old, I got no gifts. It was the worst Christmas I ever had.
I had the worst Christmas when I was 11. Although Santa killed my dad. Hey, this is great. This is just like that cartoon about that Grinch guy.
Oh, don't say that. Now everybody's gonna end up happy and singing and stuff.
Uh-oh. You know what that means?
What?
We just must not be stomping hard enough.
Now Christmas is over,
But wait till next year when
we'll be stomping, 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 stomping on your Christmas cheer.
Stomping on Your Christmas Cheer by Halo and Fred. That's for Steve Allen out in Gig Harbor, Washington. Before that, Frank Kelly for John Buryak in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. An extra throwback from the 1980s, Kung Fu Christmas by National Lampoon.
Oh, damn. Leave it there.
Oh, midnight in the ghetto street. A desperate boy wants something to eat. 'Cause he's dead on his feet. To the man in the squad car, it's just his beat.
don't care. He don't live there. He lives in Queens. Not Manhattan or the Bronx or Brooklyn.
A thief on the roof, a mugger in the hall,
Stick 'em up, stick 'em up.
a baby on the floor, eating paint off the wall.
How's he gonna grow tall?
But there's one time of year that brings joy to one and all.
When every race has a smile on its face. Joking on the corner to push you up and down. Digging the unions that says it's getting down. Colors and colors of red and green. Turkey speaking back at the gates with me.
Numbers run the steps for a check. The Apollo man tips his hat and he says,
Have a comfy Christmas. Have a comfy Christmas.
Living in the ghetto, you always lose. They'll shoot you for your socks and they'll stick you for your shoes. When you're a super bad dude, you pay super bad dues.
Fear and strife is the way of life.
But there's a man coming today with lots to lose. He got a pink nose sleigh, a red and white fur suit. But he's a super fly guy, and he's awful cute.
It's about to arrive, bringing jingle bell jive. Santa Claus making the soul train soon, sneaking down the man without machine. Eeny, meeny, miny, moly, frosting the air, stormy nose, stabbing in the back, tripping high. My girls are on the street and I'm feeling jolly. Christmas Eve's coming with the last minute bustle. Santa tells the girls you better do the hustle. Hey, baby.
yes, darling.
I'd like to do something extra special for you on this Christmas.
What's that, baby?
I just want to make you feel real good.
How you gonna do that, Sheriff?
I thought maybe I'd buy you a big house in the south of France.
Oh, I don't want to live in France.
Well, why don't I buy you a big glass bottom boat there, honey?
Oh, darling, I don't want no fish looking up my skirt.
Oh, sweetheart, I just want to make you feel good.
So what you gonna do, darling?
Well, I'll tell you what, baby. Let me ask you, what do you want for Christmas?
Well, baby, I just want a kung fu Christmas.
They call me Frosty, I'm made from snow. A pair of shades, carrot nose. I come alive, you know it's said. But when some brat put this hat on my head, I'm Frosty, I'm full of hail. But I ain't no myth, no fairy tale. Ain't scared of nothing, got ice in my veins. But when the sun comes up, I'm gonna drip, 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 drip down the drain. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. My daddy's a glacier, my mama's a lake, my sister's a snow cone, my brother's a flake. I'm made out of snow, I do as I please. I never stop when the cop hollers freeze. I'm Frosty, I'm full of hate. I ain't no myth, no fairy tale. I ain't scared of nothing, got ice in my veins. But when the sun comes up, I'm gonna drip, 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 drip down the drain. La 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 la, la 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 la. Yeah, yeah. So please, Mr. Santa, don't you be a teaser. All I want for Christmas is a great big freezer. Keep that frosty. I'm full of sleet. The temperature drops. I head to the beach. But there's just one thing that's such a pain. That's when the sun comes off. Oh, the drip, 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 drip down the drain. Yeah, I'm frosty. I'm full of hail. But I ain't no myth. I'm no fairy tale. I ain't scared of nothing. I got ice in my veins. And when the sun comes off, oh, the drip, 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 drip down the drip down the drip, 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 drip down the drain. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Frosty the Blues Man by Haywood Banks. And next, a song from my collection of Mystery Science Theater 3000 movies. I think I have almost every one. I'm missing a couple from season 2. This particular song appeared in Santa Claus Conquers the Martians, which was season 3, episode 21. And it's a Patrick Swayze Christmas.
Oh, I start. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay. Open up your heart and let the Patrick Swayze Christmas in.
Gather at the roadhouse with our next of kin.
And Santa can be our regular Saturday night thing.
We'll decorate a bar stool and gather round and sing. Oh, that's how the Patrick Swayze Christmas is here.
Or we'll tear your throat out and kick you in the ear.
Hold it a second, Cam, stop it. So I don't know if I think this is an appropriate sentiment anymore for Christmas.
Hey, what, like a good action sequence don't belong at Christmas?
Well, no, it's just that I've never heard of an action sequence in a Christmas Carol.
Well, then grab hold of your socks and read on, Joe Robinson.
Okay, pick it up from measure 20, Kemba. Lovely intro, though. Very tasty.
Thank you.
Like that. It's my way or the highway this Christmas at my bar.
I'll have to smash your kneecaps if you bastards touch my car.
I got the word that Santa has been stealing from the till.
I think that right jolly old elf better make out his will. Oh, let's have a Patrick Swayze Christmas one and all. And this can be the haziest. This can be the laziest. This can be the Swayziest Christmas of them
How long before it becomes a standard?
I think you gotta come with me. Come on.
A Patrick Swayze Christmas, requested by Carl Chip in Emmett, California. Not your everyday Christmas song, but then this is not your everyday Christmas show. Well, that brings us to the end of segment 1, and we'll be back with segment 2 right after this public service announcement.
You hear it every day. I don't want my kid to grow up and be a big fat Japanese wrestler.
He's a sumo!
The problem is sumophobia.
It's disgusting!
We must remember, what one man does with a rump roast in the privacy of his own home should not affect our opinions.
I don't know, it's just unnatural for a guy to wear his hair in a bun like that.
Sumophobia is an irrational fear of nearly nude fat men in diapers. But by learning about our sumo friends, we can conquer our fear and live together.
I tell you one thing, I don't want my son living in some army barracks with a bunch of sumo.
We have so much to learn. For more information about sumophobia, write for our free informative booklet, Johnny's Daddy Has a Wedgie. We all want to avoid sumo bashing. Because it hurts.
Well, before we get on to segment 2, I just have to remind people that who might be keeping up on this, watching these in order, we're about to round the bend and see Mount Baldy. It's not shrouded in clouds. And they still have not found that hiker who was lost, was it 3 weeks ago now? I think it's 3 weeks. And with all the bad weather we've been having, I'm sure wherever he is up there, he's probably been covered over by a couple more feet of snow. So they might not find him until the snow melts. Bend, and you can see there's a fresh coat of snow up there. And way over there, I'm not exactly sure what part of Mount Baldy he was lost in, but all the higher elevations are covered in snow once again. It had melted quite a bit, but it's all back to white.
And welcome back to segment 2 of the Mad Music Hour for December 17th, 2005. And we're going to start things off with Louis Prima, Shake Hands with Santa Claus.
Shake hands, shake hands, shake hands with Santa Claus. If you want some candy, I'll bring you the candy. Shake hands with Santa Claus. I love you, and I'm gonna bring you some candy and flowers and everything. If berries are pleasing when they're out of season, shake hands with Santa Claus. I love you, and I'd walk a mile to bring you the berries and watch you smile. Oh, just to share a love like yours, what miracles I could do. I'd make a rainbow chase the storm. When the weather gets cold, I'll make it warm. If you want a cottage, I'll furnish the cottage. Shake hands with Santa Claus. I love you, I give you my all. I'm like a genie and you're making call. If you do the dreaming, I'll do the scheming. Shake hands with Santa Claus. Just to win a love like yours, I'd follow you to Capri. I'd kiss you on the streets of Rome, then we'd eat scongeal and fly back home. If you want bananas, some great big bananas, shake hands with Santa Claus. Oh, I love you, and I'm gonna bring bananas, pianos, and everything. If you do the dreaming, I'll do the scheming. Shake hands, shake hands, shake hands with Santa Claus.
The first thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me is finding a Christmas tree. The second thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me, bringing up the lights and finding a Christmas tree. The third thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me, hang on
rigging up the lights,
and finding a Christmas tree. The fourth thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me.
sending Christmas cards, hangovers, rigging up the lights,
And finding a Christmas tree. The fifth thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me. 5 months of bills.
sending Christmas cards, hangovers, rigging up the lights,
And finding a Christmas tree. The sixth thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me.
Facing my in-laws.
5 months of bills.
Oh, I hate those Christmas cards, hangovers, rigging up these lights,
And finding a Christmas tree. The seventh thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me.
see how cute you're doing.
Facing my in-laws.
5 months of bills.
Sending Christmas cards, oh jeez, I'm trying to rig up these lights,
And finding a Christmas tree. The eighth thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me.
Transformer for Christmas.
charities, what do you mean you're in-laws?
5 months of bills.
Making up these cards,
You didn't give me a beer, huh?
but we have no extension
And
cords.
finding a Christmas tree. The ninth thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me.
Finding parking spaces, donations,
Facing my in-laws.
5 months of bills.
writing on those Christmas cards, hangovers, then why the hell are they blinking?
And finding a Christmas tree. The 10th thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me.
Batteries not included.
No parking spaces.
Buy me something.
Get a job, you bum.
Facing my in-laws.
5 months of bills.
Yo ho, sending Christmas cards. Oh jeez, look at this. One light goes out, they all go out.
And finding a Christmas tree. The 11th thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me.
Still TV special.
Batteries not included.
No parking spaces. Charities.
She's a witch, I hate her.
5 months of bills.
Oh, I don't even know half these people.
Who's got the toilet paper?
Got a flashlight and blow fuse.
And finding a Christmas tree. The 12th thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me.
Singing Christmas carols. Still TV special.
Batteries not included.
No parking. Charities.
Gotta make them dinner.
5 months of bills.
I'm not kidding with this, listen.
Shut up, you.
Fine, you're so smart. You ring up the lights.
And finding a Christmas tree.
And by request, that was Bob Rivers and the 12 Pains of Christmas. Before that, for Carl Chip in Hammond, California, Louis Prima and Shake Hands with Santa Claus. Next up, a song we haven't heard on Dr. Meadow for a while that has been requested by Joel Singer in Los Angeles, California, Ogden Edsel.
Open me first at Christmas, set the tag for her to see. Upon my gift wrap shoebox, beneath her plastic tree. And even through the air holes, the smell of her cheap perfume set my puppy tail a-wagging, though it didn't have much room. Open me first at Christmas, can't she hear me whine? Open me first at Christmas, I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time. Her boyfriend stuffed me in the shoebox while I was fast asleep. Being the runt of the litter, the pet store sold me cheap. I smelled chicken grease on his fingers, and it made my hunger grow. I heard curses through yellow chain-smoked teeth as he fumbled with the bow. Open me first at Christmas, can't she hear me whine? Open me first at Christmas, I'm running out of time.
shoebox, and it gives my little pooch-your heart a lift. Oh, soon she'll be unwrapping me her warm and snuggly gift. Oh, but what is all this shouting? His other girlfriend on the phone? Oh no! Suitcase is being packed and the door is slammed. Christmas Eve and I'm all alone. Oh, she's gone. She's never coming back. But I'll be a big surprise any day when the apartment manager's niece opens me first come next Christmas Day. Open me first at Christmas. Can't she hear me whine? Open me first at Christmas. I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time.
All right, you chipmunks. Ready to sing your song?
I'll say we are. Yeah, let's sing it now.
Okay, Simon?
Okay.
Okay, Theodore?
Okay.
Okay, Alvin? Alvin? Alvin!
Okay! Christmas, Christmas time is here. Time for toys and time for cheer. We've been good, but we can't last. Hurry, Christmas, hurry fast. One top lane, baloo, saloo. Me, I want a hula hoop. We can hardly stand the wait. Please, Christmas, don't be late.
Okay, fellas, get ready. That was very good, Simon.
Naturally.
Very good, Theodore. Alvin, you were a little flat. Watch it, Alvin. Alvin. Alvin!
Okay. One top lane, baloo, saloo. I still want a hula hoop. We can hardly stand the wait. Please, Christmas, don't be late. We can hardly stand the wait. Please, Christmas, don't be late.
Very good, boys.
Let's sing it again. Yeah, let's sing it
No,
again.
that's enough. Let's not overdo
What do you
it.
mean overdo it? We want to sing
Now,
it
wait a
again.
minute, boys.
Yes, Daddy, why can't we sing it again?
Alvin, cut that down. Wait, Theodore, just a minute. Simon, will you come down? Boys.
Alvin and the Chipmunks and the Chipmunk Song, requested by Peter Chuck. And before that, for Joel Singer, Open Me First at Christmas by Ogden Edsel. And now for something a little more contemporary, Elton John, Ho Ho Ho.
Sitting here on Christmas Eve with a brandy in my hand. Oh, I've had a few too many, and it's getting hard to stand. I keep hearing noises cloud. Or Jack Frost on your windowsill. But if someone's climbing down your chimney, you better load your gun and shoot to kill. Oh, it's Christmas at Ground Zero, and if the radiation level's okay, I'll go out with you and see all the new mutations on New Year's Day. It's Christmas at Ground Zero, just seconds left to go. I'll stop and cuddle with my Yuletide lover underneath the mistletoe. It's Christmas at Ground Zero, now the missiles are on their way. What a crazy fluke, we're gonna get nuked on the jolly holiday. What a crazy fluke, we're gonna get nuked on this jolly holiday.
For Nigel Hall in the United Kingdom, that was Weird Al Yankovic's Christmas at Ground Zero. And before that, Ho Ho Ho, or Who'd Be a Turkey at Christmas by Elton John, requested by Danny Doken in Anaheim, California. Well, that brings us to the end of segment 2, and we'll be back with segment 3 right after this commercial.
You know Santa Claus? I know more about Santa Claus than you do. Have you ever seen Santa Claus's wife?
Well, I don't know. He's married.
No, you have never seen it. He's not married. He doesn't have a wife. You've never seen his wife?
No, I haven't.
He lives up in the North Pole. Santa Claus does all by himself. A lot of little elves running around helping him.
A whole little elf, like a little piece of candy. Hey, you stop that.
He's a dirty old man.
He is not.
And thanks to Randy Ripley for requesting that little bit by the Smothers Brothers called Santa Claus. And now for Phil Navarro and Bill Barkhorn, Red Peters, and Holy Nikes, It's Christmas.
Hey, man, it's Santa. Hey, everybody, Santa's here. Aw, there ain't no Santa Claus. Yes, there is. You, man. He's here.
Merry Christmas, boys.
Red Peters.
Come on, you swinging hamsters, get over here. We're gonna sing us a happy Christmas song.
Oh, no, it's not another corny, stupid song. Yeah, no way. You never wrong. No way.
Get over here and sing or I'll wring your little neck.
Hey.
So wrap your nuts, hamsters, gather round with me. Forget about all that teasing. We're breaking out the holly and aluminum tree, 'cause it's that jolly season. I know you've been naughty, but have you been nice? That's only Santa's business. He's making his list and he's checking it twice. Holy it's Christmas.
Santa comes just once a year. Just like you read, that's what we hear.
Hey, wait a
He got a soft spot for reindeer.
Oh, that's nice.
Especially Rudolph's derriere.
Hey, knock it off, fellas, it's a holiday. Go on and give Santa a big kiss.
No way.
You can play hide the hamster on a one-horse sleigh.
Hey, wait a minute.
Holy it's Christmas. Hey, what happened to my lyric sheet? Anyone see my lyrics?
We don't need no lyric sheets, Fred. We know our parts by heart. Right, Billy? Yeah, sure. I know my part. Yeah, me too.
Well, that's great, guys. I love Christmas songs.
Santa tried reaching up the neighbor's closet. Now they're drinking all the
Is that necessary?
Camped out in the bathroom for an hour or two. Squashing off a Yule log.
Godfrey!
Wondered in his undies all over the house. But we minded our own business. Till we caught something hamsters up a gift wrap too. Holy
it's Christmas.
disappear.
Keep on the lookout for Mr. Gear. And stand a little reach in the rear.
Roast nuts chesting on an open fire, said his tongue stuck to the doorknob. What? His walls got funneled by a caroling choir while the parson gave him a hit. What? The slave came down and took him away. The whole damn crowd was dismissed. 'Cause it's time to be jolly and it's time to be gay. Holy sh**, it's Christmas. Holy sh**, it's Christmas. Holy sh**, it's Christmas.
Christmas time is here, by golly, disapproval would be folly. Deck the halls with hunks of holly, fill a cup and don't say when. Kill the turkeys, ducks, and chickens, mix the punch, drag out the dickens. Even though the prospect sickens, brother, here we go again. On Christmas Day you can't get sore, your fellow man you must adore. There's time to rob him all the more, the other 360 of war. Relations sparing no expensel, send some useless old utensil, or a matching pen and pencil, just the thing I need, how nice. It doesn't matter how sincere it is, nor how heartfelt the spirit. Sentiment will not endear it, what's important is the price. Hark the Herald Tribune sings, advertising wondrous things. God rest ye merry merchants, may ye make the Yuletide pay. Angels we have heard on high tell us to go out and buy. So let the raucous sleigh bells jingle, hail our dear old friend Kris Kringle, driving his reindeer across the sky. Don't stand underneath when they fly by.
Tom Lehrer and Christmas Carol. Now we've reached the top three, our three most requested songs of the week, and you can place your requests via email to Wayne at themadmusicarchive.com or by posting requests in one of the forums. And now our third most requested song.
Number 3.
Come on, you can do it. All right. Dashing through the snow in my rusty Chevrolet, down the road I go, sliding all the way. I need new piston rings, I need some new snow tires. My car is held together by a piece of chicken wire. Oh, rust and smoke, the heater's broke, the door just flew away. I light a match to see the dash, and then I start to pray. The frame is bent, the muffler went, the radio, it's okay. Oh, what fun it is to drive this rusty Chevrolet. I went to the IGA to get some Christmas cheer. I just passed up my left front tire and it's getting hard to steer. Skidding down the highway, right past the Nagani cops. I had to drag my swampers to get the car to stop. Oh, rust and smoke, the heater's broke, the door just flew away. I light a match to see the dash and then I start to pray. The frame is bent, the muffler went, the radio, it's okay. Oh, what fun it is to drive this rusty Chevrolet. Bouncing through the snowdrifts in a big blue cloud of smoke. People laugh as I drive by, I wonder what's the joke. I got to get to Shopko to pick up the layaway. 'cause Santa Claus is coming soon in his big old rusty sleigh. Oh, rust and smoke, the heaters broke, the door just blew away. I light a match to see the dash, and then I start to pray. The frame is bent, the muffler went, the radio it's okay. Oh, what fun it is to drive this rusty Chevrolet. Rust and smoke, the heaters broke, the door just blew away. I light a match to see the dash, and then I start to pray. The frame is bent, the muffler went, the radio it's okay. Oh, what fun it is to drive this rusty...
The Youpers and Rusty Chevrolet, number 3.
Number 3, Chad. All right, now, number 3. Number 3 is all about a car, huh? Huh, y'all? Yeah, all about a car, huh, y'all? All right, I got to go in the store and be back quickly because I don't want to spend all day in the store. Oh, crap. Guess what? You can't see what's going on, but believe me, it was funny. So I'm going to just leave this on so you can look at the pretty cloud formations. And I'll be back really quick. Well, not really quick, but kind of quick. it's cold outside. It's got to be under 50 degrees. And for a poor old California kid, that's cold. Anything under 50 degrees. Yesterday, when we took the long way home, I went by the bank up here where they have the time and temperature on the front, and it was 50 degrees. And today it feels a lot colder. All right now, cold. Yes, all right now, cold, Chad. So we got 2 more songs to go, and I think we can hear them by the time we get there.
3. And now for our number 2 song.
Number 2.
Daddy, why is there Christmas?
Well, honey, that's what this record is all about. What did you ask me, sweetheart?
About Christmas. What am I getting, Daddy?
What am I getting, Daddy? You know, honey, we're all guilty of saying that. But I didn't hear you asking what you were giving. And getting without giving, honey, is like eating without swallowing. It's disgusting.
I don't understand.
Yes, you do, sweetheart. Remember what I told you once about Santa?
Anita?
No, Pumpkin. Santa Claus, sweetheart.
You said he knows when you're sleeping and he knows when you're not sleeping. So for goodness sake.
Well, darling, your paraphrasing makes me chuckle. Sometimes I wonder if through sheer stupidity children aren't just as smart as any grown-up. Anyway, lovey, Santa knows who's asleep and who's not, but he also knows something else. He knows the meaning of Christmas. And do you know what that is?
It's all about love and sharing love and giving.
That's beautiful, Dumpling.
How'd you make love, Daddy?
Well, it's a complicated process, sugar, and it really has nothing to do with Christmas.
Does it have anything to do when you cover Mommy with?
No, honey.
Raisins?
Honey, you want that bicycle, don't you?
Yes.
All right, then let me ask you a question. What are you getting Daddy for Christmas?
Nothing. You hate presents.
Sweetie, have you taken leave of your little senses? Daddy loves presents.
Gave you a present last year. You didn't like it.
Well, honey, I didn't go crazy over it. It was a drawing of a zebra.
But I made it.
Well, you make noise too, sugar. So what? Look, I'm glad you brought this up now. Now listen, kitten. Would you like me to draw you a bike or give you a bike?
Give you.
Give, all right?
Give.
Exactly, Cupcake.
Want a real zebra?
Do I want a... Honey, look. Daddy wants something real. Something that isn't made with your little paste and crayons. Between you and the rest of this adorable little family, Daddy has 9 closets full of arts and crafts. Here, sweetie, here's $20. Buy Daddy something for a change, okay? Go to a little store. Get Daddy something he can wear. Something he can plug in. Something he can at least return. Daddy hasn't gotten a real gift since he graduated from high school.
I don't like you.
Oh, isn't this adorable? Sweetheart, come here. Say one more thing for Daddy. Wish all these nice people listening a Merry Christmas.
No.
Uh-oh. Looks like Santa's gonna leave some little girl off his bicycle list.
Oh, no, he isn't. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Albert Brooks and Little Christie and A Daddy's Christmas. And now our number 1 most requested song for this week.
Number 1.
Mamacita. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. I'm sorry. We can't listen to that. Cheech and Chong will not allow me to play their stuff on DJ Dashcam. I'm sorry. And that was Santa Claus and His Old Lady by Cheech and Chong. So, just gonna have to go and find it yourself. Sorry about that. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew he couldn't get through 3 shows without playing it. Here, I'll tease you with it.
No, it's not a group, man. Would they break up, man?
No, man, Santa Claus isn't a group, man. It's one guy, you know?
Yeah, he's with Motown, ain't he?
No, he's not with Motown, man. You don't know who Santa Claus is.
With Motown, man. Well, with Buddha, man.
No.
Santa Claus is, man. Yeah, well, I'm not from here, man.
Oh, well. Sit back and relax and I'll tell you all about Santa Claus. Once upon a time, about 5 years ago.
About 5 years ago.
Oh, man, it's a good one, too. It really sucks that I can't let you hear it. I mean, even that little bit that I played just now might trigger the YouTube censors to go, uh-oh, no, you can't play that. Cheech and Chong says, no, you cannot play that. What, I can't play this?
Oh, yeah, man.
Oh, yeah, man. See, Cheech's voice alone might trigger it because it's so recognizable. Ah, that sucks. Oh, look, there's a lovely little pothole forming right there in the street. Christmas gift for me, I guess, huh? Oh, there's lots of nice clouds coming through. At least I'll be able to go inside and do a nice little time-lapse cloud video again. I know how much everybody loves those on my Danny D channel.
Really good time, man.
No, sorry, Cheech. Can't do it. All these lovely people listening would like to listen to it, but because you, Chong, and your lawyers are so greedy, you won't let a simple little guy in a car play it for a bunch of his friends. You say, no, man, you can't do that, man. Santa Claus and his old lady is ours, man. You can't play it for no one, man. And I'm like, oh, come on, Cheech. No, man, sorry, you can't do it, man.
Clean. That sounds like a hip snowmobile, man.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a snowmobile. It was a sled, you know, one of those big sleds, you know. And he used to pack the sled with goodies, like, and toys and everything for all the kids.
Sled, and then he used to stand up inside the sled.
And hold the reins and say, on Donner, on Blitzen, on Chewy, on Tavo, come on, Vato. And they would jump up in the air, and they would fly around in the air, and they'd fly all over the earth, all over the world, giving everybody all the presents they made.
They used to come down to places like
Chicano, Nueva York, Pacoima.
Land on top of people's roofs.
Yeah, they would do that too. They'd land on top of people's roofs. And then he'd go down the chimney and he'd make himself really small and go down the chimney and give you all the stuff that he made. And dig this, man. He did it all in one night.
That, man. Oh, well, man, he took the freeway. How else, man?
No, man. How did he make the reindeer fly? And how did he make himself small?
Oh, man. And how did he get the reindeer off the ground, man?
Oh, well, man, he just used some magic dust. Magic dust? Yeah, give a little bit of magic dust to the reindeer, a little bit to Santa Claus, a little bit more for Santa Claus, a little bit more for Santa Claus, a little bit more. And this would get them off the ground? Oh, get them off the ground, man. They fly all over the world, man. It's Cheech and Chong and Danny D.
Hey, how come I've never met this dude, man?
Oh, man, he had to give that up, man, because he had to go underground because it just getting too much, man. He kept getting stopped at the border and asked for his ID.
And they took him into another room and took off his clothes, man.
Yeah, it sucked, man. Really. Yeah, man, that's a drag, man, because we could use a guy like that around here now, man. Oh, he still comes around, man. Oh, yeah? Yeah, but now he comes in disguises. Oh, he went underground. Yeah, underground.
Just everywhere he went.
Oh, wait, I forgot about that part. Everywhere he went, he ran into too much recession. No, man, you mean repression, man. Repression, recession, it's all the same thing. Yeah, well, man, it's a drag, man, because we could use a guy like that around here now, man.
Comes around, man. Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he comes around, but he's in disguises.
Underground. Yeah, underground.
Yeah, underground, man. I don't know. Should I let you hear any more? I'm running the risk of having this whole video blocked because of one thing. Well, I'll just have to remove it, and you won't be hearing any of this scintillating conversation between me and Cheech and Chong.
Yeah, man, Santa Claus is not a musician, man.
Yeah, I know, man. He doesn't know any tunes, man.
Wait a minute, man. No, he's not into that at all.
No, man. I played with this guy, man. Really? Yeah, man. We made a lot of money. We played in front of a store, man.
Number one track for this week, Cheech and Chong with Santa Claus and His Old Lady. Well, that's it for this week's show. I'll be back with another hour of mad music and silly stuff next week, and with more of our Mad Christmas. Until then, this is Captain Wayne reminding you to visit themadmusicarchive.com, where you can find out how to contact the artists we played this week, where to purchase your own copies of their works, and how to request songs and skits for the show. This show is copyright 2005, themadmusicarchive.com, a member of CSAC, BMI, and ASCAP, all rights reserved. See you next week.
So there you go. We got that out of the way anyway. So we know tomorrow we won't have to worry about it. I knew it was going to come up. I just didn't know which show it was going to be on. Dang it, Cheech. Dang it, Chong. So if you heard a bunch of silence there, it's because I had to cut out Cheech and Chong. Just the littlest bit of their voices might trigger the computers at YouTube to say, oh, nope, sorry, can't play Cheech and Chong, sorry about that. Anyway, deuces, peace out, peace out, peace on earth and goodwill to old, I was going to say old man. Peace on earth and goodwill to all men out. Happy Christmas Eve. 8:10 and out. 10:04 and out. You're not going to wait till 8:13? No, I'm not going to wait till 8:13, Chad. But it's Christmas, Danny D. No, Christmas is tomorrow. Maybe you'll get a surprise of 3s tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. All right, now. Bye. Click.